How's it going, guys? So I'm back, and today I have with me my little VariBox. I did just get this thing in the mail today. Before I went to class, my mailman came through and dropped it off. It's been sitting here for a few hours, but this is literally the first time I've picked it up to vape it. I have been sitting here for a couple minutes just playing around with it, getting used to it, but this is honestly my first impressions review for this kit. And then just to let you know, I did receive this kit free just from winning a raffle on Vape Team Live. So it's not like I received it from Vape or anything like that. Real quick, if you don't know what Vape Team Live is, it's just a little webcast that some people put together every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're a new vapor or a veteran vapor alike, actually, it's something worth checking out if you haven't yet. They do have some really interesting and entertaining topics on that they do talk about, as well as they have the vape wheel, which is just you get to spin the wheel and win prizes, which is actually how I won this little VariBox, which is really cool. So the website's right there. It's vapeteam.com. You go there on Wednesday nights around 8:45, a little time to spare, so you're ready, and they make it rather easy to find the links to get into the webcast. And then real quick, just ivape.net is the actual supplier of these VariBoxes. This card also came in the box as well. This URL does take you to iVape's website. I just found this one a little bit more entertaining. Alright, so like I said before, you get this device from ivape.net. It is only $29.95 for the device only. It doesn't come with batteries or a charger or anything like that. But at that price for this thing, as it's really small. Like, I mean, I saw pictures of them and it looks bigger. It does take up your whole hand almost, but it feels and looks smaller than I thought it was gonna come. It is a changeable voltage device, if you don't know already. It gives you 3 options, and they are 3.7, 5 volts, and 6 volts. And then you can cycle through them simply just by clicking through with the button here. That's also how you power it on and power it off. As you see, I just turned it off. It runs on 2 18350 batteries. It says it gives it a long life, and since I just pulled this out of the box, I'm not exactly sure how long the batteries last yet, but I'll let you guys know. And then a couple notes on this thing really quick. It is plastic. It's not sealed, so if you're going to be dripping or anything like that, and even if not, if you're filling your own cartomizers or any type of deal, you're going to want to just make sure that you don't get any juice inside this device, because it will leak into the plastic and possibly ruin, short out, damage, anything like that, any of the internals. So you're just going to want to be careful with that. As well, they do even say on their website that it's not the sturdiest, being that it is made of just plastic. I don't know if I said this or not already. It is a nice rubberized plastic. It's not any cheap Chinese plastic. It's kind of almost like the rubberized texture you get like on an Ego battery, but a little bit different. So I mean, it's really, really nice for what you get, for what you pay. Let's see. They do give you a 14-day warranty for any manufacturer's defects. And then really quick, I'm just going to show you guys some of the vapor production. So I'm going to turn it on. You press it 5 times. And then for 3.7 volts, it's got these 3 LEDs in the back. There's a red one, and the middle one's yellow, and then the far one is blue. The red lets you know that you're on 3.7 volts. And then this is just a regular resistance Bogue cartomizer that I received today, and filled up with some of my Halo Tribeca juice. I don't know, I found the PG-VG mix for their juices somewhere online. I don't remember it. They don't label it on their bottles, but it does put off really nice vapor. So I'll just give you a quick demonstration at the voltages. This is 3.7. Awesome vapor, good throat hit. We'll step it up to 5. Even better vapor and an awesome throat hit. And one more time, we'll step it up to 6. There's your blue. and at 6 volts, I have just a a regular resistance Bogue cartomizer, and then I have a 510 to 510 extension, and just this blue drip tip on here. But at 6 volts, this thing is blowing me away. I mean, for $29.95, this I can't even begin to describe how awesome it is. 6 volts, this thing rocks. I mean, as you can see, clouds of vapor, and it's got such a good throat hit. It's definitely one of the best throat hits I've had off any little personal vaporizer that I've come across yet. I know I've been talking about the lava tube that I've had. I haven't gotten around to doing a review of this yet. I've been running into some problems with it, more from the batteries that I've been getting than the actual device itself, I hope. I have been using it. I did finally just get some working regular resistance cartomizers. I have only had low resistance, so that was a problem as well. Couldn't really get the full variable voltage effect. So once I get this thing up and running, I will definitely come back with a full review on that. But really quick, just to wrap this up, some pros and cons. Really easy to use right out of the box. I figured it out by myself. Didn't come with any instructions or anything like that. So it's very simple. Puts off great vapor and amazing throat hit right out of the box. It's really small and light, but yeah, definitely worth the $29.95 that you would pay for this. And then just a few cons about it. It's not sealed, so if you do drip or you overfill your carts, you're gonna want to watch for any leaking inside here, because it could drip in and short or ruin some of the internals. It's plastic, which isn't really that big of a deal, being that you do only pay $30 for it, and it works for what it is. Even on the site, it does say it's somewhat flimsy, so if you're clumsy and drop things a lot, you might want to stay away from this. But I mean, it's pretty sturdy for $29.95. I mean, it's not like cheaply made or anything like that. It'll definitely stay together for a while if you're just throwing it in your pocket or your back or your bag or anything like that. And then just, you do need a 510 to 510 extension if you're going to use a tank, because the fitting is recessed a little bit. But they're cheap and easy to use. It's just a 510 to 510 adapter with a little bit of room inside, so you can just strap that on there and throw your tank on and you're set, ready to go. Alright. So that's about all I have for right now. I mean, overall, definitely can't beat $29.95 for this device. It's probably one of the better low-end, beginner, entry-level variable voltage devices you'll find, and just works really well for the money. So, happy vaping.